Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to see everybody. Thank you so much. Hi, Uncle Willis. I'm very honored to be here this evening, and Auntie Philippa, God bless you. I'm going to recite a poem today to you, and this is my story. Yesterday, I hate the way you leave the toilet seat up. Hate the way you snore in my ear or drink out of the milk carton. I hate the way you leave your shoes in the middle of the floor. That was before, when we would fight and make up. That was before, when I would scream at you to pick up your stuff. That was before, when I thought you were the worst dancer. That was before the cancer. Today, those things don't affect me the same way. I sat in the mirror looking at myself and felt the lump. My heart sank at the reality. If I got down my knees and pleaded, God, please, I know I'm not supposed to question, but me? Breast cancer? To my husband, hold me as if it were your last time. Caress my insecurities and tell me that you'll be okay, that I will be okay when I know it won't matter. As a matter of fact, don't. Be my cure. Lure me into the thoughts of hope. I refuse to settle for less and let this illness get the best of me. So don't change your love for me when my form starts to change. Recognize me and know that our love and fight is eternity. Together we made a masterpiece. To my children, how can I tell you that mommy won't be around? My soul sinks to the ground at the thought of you crying for me. Because I won't be able to tuck you in at night or sing any more lullabies. I grasp your small hands in mine, praying that I could press pause to have more time. But it keeps passing forward to the non-stop chemotherapy sessions, me not being able to answer your questions like, Mommy, are you going to die? And I cry so hard because you can't understand. I want nothing more than to see you grow into adults I dream of you becoming. Taking the world by storm, you are magnificent. This world is your playground. And it seems there's no lump big enough to stop that dream. But this is the classic tale of betrayal, but with a twist. For I am a blessed survivor. This poem is dedicated to those who didn't make it. I am your living legacy. This poem is dedicated to those who are still fighting. Don't give up. When the days seem rough, don't give up. Keep praying, giving, ready and willing to fight. I am ready to put the weight of the universe on my shoulders and not budge, but stand strong. Inspiration and determination will forever be the headlines to my life. With God by my side, I will not be defeated. I am ready. I beat breast cancer. Throughout the blood transfusions, I survived. Sleepless nights, I survived. Months of treatments, I survived. Unbelievable pain, I survived. So the next time the Destiny's Child song comes on, I will sing loud and clear and proud. I am a survivor. Thank you.
When you are busy planning your life, God smiles because He has other plans for you. He was in control, and I put this situation in His hands. Those are some words written by breast cancer survivor, who's here with us. Lillian Butunjini Wagawa, please come tell us your story.
Wow. I mean, when I look at young people like her, I really, really feel bad. Because for me, I'm an old lady and I can handle it really well. Life has thrown a lot of challenges at me and, I have survived. And to see a young lady like that really, really breaks my heart. But you know what? I applaud your courage. I applaud your pride. I applaud the fact that you have actually beaten breast cancer. Everybody, please give her a round of applause. As I said in my story, you get that call from the radiologist and you think, what? I had never thought of anything like that. My kids were grown. They had all left home. So I was looking forward to enjoying the best part of my life with my husband. And when you turn 40, for those of you who are over 40, the doctor tells you, go have a mammogram. And you are like, yeah, sure. But my doctor was very insistent. And, I kind of reluctantly went a couple of times and then forgot about it. But last year, I kind of looked at the calendar and said, oh my God, I forgot to go again this year. So when I went, they called me back a few days later and said, well, something doesn't look right on the mammogram. Do you mind coming in and having us take a look? And I'm thinking, oh, it's nothing, and I go in smiling and, thinking it's really nothing. The next phone call comes and they're like, we would like to do a biopsy. And that's when the radiologist called with the news. A pretty well-educated lady, but I asked him a question when he said that the biopsy came back malignant. I was like, what does that mean? And it really is funny because, I know what it means, but to me the question was, what does that mean to me? What does that mean for me? And that's when I really started educating myself and everything stops. Your world stops right there. And you jump into survival mode. And luckily, I had a very loving family. And like Philippa said, you get that network of support quickly. Because I did not even know Philippa. I mean, we know the same people. We attend the same weddings. But we had never been formally introduced. But after some of my friends heard about my story, they said, do you mind if we share your number with Philippa? I'm like, who is Philippa? They are like, oh, you'll love her when you meet her. I did not meet Philippa until June of this year, when we met in Uganda. And it was love at first sight. It was like, not only did we have a similar story, but we had a similar mission. We wanted to educate others about breast cancer, and especially women in Uganda. Immediately we called people and had a meeting with other survivors in Uganda. And Philippa, I want to applaud you for your vision, because not only have you started a revolution, but you are putting a model in place that even the government is going to envy. Not only is it accountable, you have put accountability in your program, you have put transparency in your program, and you actually made the government respond to your requests. Although you had to part with your laptop, which you had to sell, because people were actually looking for money, asking for money to be able to give her information. So Philippa, I applaud you, and I look forward to working with you on this. And I just want to thank God for getting me through this.